Virginia University. How has higher education changed?
I think it's been remarkable the change that has occurred. You know, I've been a university president nearly 35 years, and when I first became a president, it was fairly square. You educate kids, they go on out into the world, they make a difference, but it was kind of that process. Now, universities have moved into being, in many ways, the central economic engine for a state. Interestingly enough, there was just a survey done showing the most important institutions in 50 states, and you know, California had Google and Apple, and Chicago had a variety of other things. West Virginia shows the most important institution in that state was West Virginia University.
I'm going to send you another one.
That's a great calling. That's a great responsibility, and so I feel very strongly that universities have become so important to the quality of life in the state.
Is there a different approach from your time at Ohio State? In a state with 11 million people, of course, compared to more of a rural state like West Virginia, and how you approach it?
Both states do have rural areas, but absolutely, when you have a larger population, you have a wider array of options and opportunities.
We
have to be very focused. I think that I think the opportunity for West Virginia University is precisely that: is the fact that we don't have so many other bells and whistles going on. We can be really focused on doing well and doing right by the people of the state, and creating an economic climate, I think, which will be really prevalent in terms of their future.
How do you keep the young, first of all, how do you keep the young minds
we should get them
to West
But you know what? I'm going to go back and send you that one over because I might have made a mistake on sending it.
Minds in the state.
So I'm going to resend this one to you. You might get this one twice, okay?
Fence around the state and keep all of our talent here, and have a few gates and let a few people in, and then close the gates behind them.
All right, there you go. I sent them to you. You should get them.
And students, that the difference between a high school degree and a college degree is incredibly important for them in two regards. One, in terms of quality of life that they'll have. Secondly, in terms of their earning power. And third, in terms of their ability to be able to compete in a world which is now very competitive.
The cracker plant, Marcellus Shale, the whole industry is sort of reinventing itself and becoming.
The error that the other server returned was 5.5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they sent that one back to me, so it's a good thing I resent that one to you.
Fortunately, West Virginia University has for a long time
Hi.
one of the leading institutions in the country.
My name is Philip.
Research and
we would like to talk about your
we have to
test
we have to partner with private institutions.
Oh, these are good pictures, Phil. Thank you.
Now, if you'd look right here at this camera,
how do we
get your
make certain that coal is still relevant? How do we make certain that when we're fracking that we're doing it in a way that is environmentally clean? Those are questions that are great for universities, because then we can translate that research into the everyday opportunities for people in this state.
You could have gone on to do so many things throughout the years. What has kept you within the university and higher education? And you are really a different university president. Instead of sitting in the ivory tower, so to speak, you love to be out there with the students. You love to be out there with the student body, and really are seen as a down-to-earth advocate for what you do. What's kept you in it?
Well, I mean, I could come up with a lot of answers, but I really think that the issue is two or three things. One is the fact that I love young people. I mean, I really do. I feel that I'm blessed to have now at West Virginia 33,000 members of my new family, and I'm very grateful for that and all their parents. The other thing is that I am very devoted at this time, particularly in my life, to making certain that individuals can make a difference by doing really important things. And you know, university presidents are really irrelevant people, but one thing you are is you can lay the groundwork for people to make a difference in their lives, in the lives of so many others, and so that's a real calling.
E. Gordon Gee, Dr. Gee, great to have you back in West Virginia. Thanks so much.
Great to be here. Thank you.
You know, in politics, we talk about grassroots campaigning, going door to door, and that is really, if you transfer that idea into what he does as a college president, certainly at Ohio State, you know, he would show up, as you and I were talking, at some of the house parties, some of the frat parties, and the students loved him, and it was really a great way to market the university and what an asset he is to have back in West Virginia.
And college students kind of feel a little bit more relatable too.
Oh, you bet. Instead of, as I said, the ivory tower of the president's office.
Exactly.
Well, we'll check in with the ivory tower. I'll be sure there's weather office here right after the break.
Well, let's take a look at this weekend's movies hitting the box office, including The God of Hercules coming to life thanks to The Rock.
Discover the long-lasting style of Medallion Cabinetry at Contractors Building Supply. Medallion Cabinetry is American-made and offers a nearly limitless array of styles, finishes, and customizations. Medallion Cabinetry at CPS Home Center in Marietta. Not just for contractors.
Attention Xarelto users. Have you already suffered major bleeding complications and were hospitalized while on Xarelto? If so, you may be entitled to money damages. Call the law firm of Hill, Peterson, Carver, B, and Bitzler at 1-800-822-5667. That's 1-800-822-5667.